Hey, let's go. So, my name is Eikris. I am a learning experience designer based in Sydney. My question is, what meaningful experiences do we want to design to grow our people? So, one purpose in asking this question is for us to reframe how we see our role and our impact as learning and development professionals, not as order takers, but as designers of meaningful and transformative experiences. Whether it's a course, a workshop, a training program, or compliance, we have the opportunity to shape experiences that people have and empower them to engage meaningfully and purposefully in their work and in their personal and professional development. So the word experience may be overused, but experience is not just a buzzword. There is real value in providing an experience over just a service. We can think of an experience as an event that takes place over time and engages individuals and groups on multiple levels, mentally, physically, and emotionally. It's designed to create a lasting impression and drive change from within. So the value comes from the personal meaning or growth that the experience brings. And we know that meaning is such a powerful motivator for humans. So in L&D, if we're not designing with meaning, what we end up creating is something that doesn't grow people, but only ticks a box. And then we might be wondering why we're not having as much impact. So it really begins with us. If we don't find meaning, how can we expect others to? So how do we design these meaningful experiences? This brings me to the two frameworks that I have on my slide. Both come from Chaos Pilot, which is an alternative education school from Denmark. They've been designing and teaching experiential and transformational learning for over 30 years. So the first is the Learning Arches, developed by Simon Kavanagh in pink. And then nested within that is the 5E experience design model by Andy Sontag in yellow. Both of these frameworks allow us to map out and visualize what the experience or journey can look and feel like, and how it unfolds from an individual, group, or facilitator perspective. So with both of these frameworks, meaning comes first. And the first step is always to identify what the meaningful outcome that you are designing for and what would help you achieve your goals. And then everything that happens is in service of this meaningful outcome. So there is a list of 15 core meanings that were identified by Nathan Shedroff and his team that are universal and motivating to the human experience. They include wonder, security, creativity, community. So you can choose one or a combination. And this is also an opportunity to connect with the wider business strategy and values. So you might like to think about the attitude, mindset, or capacity that you want to develop so that individuals and teams can connect with their purpose and thrive in their role. And then with the 5E model, we can break down an experience into the 5 key stages: excitement, entry, engagement, exit, and extension. And with each of these, identify the core meaning at that stage. And in doing so, we start to define the emotional journey that a learner experiences. And it's this feeling that taps into their ability to make meaning. And then from there, we can design what happens. How much time do I have left, Lavinia? I can keep going on and on.
1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute.
Okay, excellent. So the learning arch then provides a basic structure for what that experience can look like. So with all great stories, it has 3 parts. And for the learning arches, this is known as the set, hold, and land. So setting is about, building the right conditions or context for individuals and groups so that they can actively participate. Hold is about creating that space for learners to experience, and grapple with what they're learning and develop their own insights. And then landing is about reflecting back on that experience and making meaning to consolidate what they've learned. And so if we want to create organizations that thrive, where people are engaged and connected to each other, it's important that we prioritize and design meaningful experiences.